Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Soul Sundays. Capricorn, it's a quick 3-card spread, one for your mind, body and soul for your week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Capricorn. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Spirit, can I please have 3 cards, one for their mind, body and soul for Sunday the 1st of December. Woo! Capricorn in the house. I am so excited to do this reading for you Capricorns. You know why? Because, that's so funny that you've drawn that card. Guess what's happening this week? Jupiter moves into our sign. Yeah, baby. Just the planet of good luck, fortune, abundance, expansion, great wisdom. It's about bloody time. Here, right? I'm really excited for us. But before we get into Jupiter, I just want to mention that Venus has also moved into Capricorn and will be here until mid-month of December. And the reason why that's important, obviously, because we want to look glamorous as we're coming into our birthday month, but also because Venus rules both health, beauty, and wealth, okay? And with this alignment of Jupiter coming into Capricorn on the 2nd of December, so the day after I'm filming this video for you, there will be a huge focus for the next 28 days on finance, but it'll be a positive one, right? Tying off things, actually getting great fortune, great luck coming in for us. So you will kind of feel that energy. You will be heavily focused on your finances. I'm not surprised. It is the holiday season. So just bear that in mind, okay? But it's all about getting everything prepared for us for 2020 and what's coming in with this Jupiter alignment. So what does it all bloody mean? Well, Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, okay? And that's where it's been, or Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Let me get my facts right. And that's where it's been for the last 12 months. Now, Jupiter in its home sign of Sagittarius feels as it's most comfortable, right? It's like Saturn being in our sign. It's slightly more exciting though, because Saturn's such a hard taskmaster. But Jupiter in Sagittarius is all about allowing our minds and our hearts to open up and to dream big, right? To think about what is it that we really want to have and create and do and build in this world. And the irony is that with Jupiter moving into Capricorn, it's like whatever it is that you've been thinking about Capricorn, whatever it is that you've been trying to build or create or bring into this world, it's almost time, okay? Well, the time's kind of here. Basically, it's asking us to now take that dream and turn it into reality. Like take whatever it is that we've been trying to build and create and make it come true. And that's what the energy is going to be asking us to do. It's going to be asking us to actually be very structured and systematic about putting something into the 3D world, okay? So whatever it is, whatever crazy idea that you have, Capricorn, through all the drama that you've had this year, you've been being prepared for this moment, okay? And I don't say that lightly, okay? This is not a small thing. We haven't had Jupiter in our sign since 2007, 2008. So think about where you were at that point and what happened. This new alignment of Jupiter moving into Capricorn is so well needed, right? For those, we've had such a really heavy, hard learning with Saturn being in our sign for the past 2 years. It's time to now take that and actually show the world who we are, what we've learned, what we can bring to the table. In the last year, for a lot of you, you would have found that you've been letting go of some certain bits and pieces. But this is more important for those that are going to have their Jupiter return. What's that? Well, just like a Saturn return that comes in and helps us to grow up and face our responsibilities, that happens, about every 28, 29 years when the Saturn comes back. It's the same as Jupiter coming back, but it gets a lot less press. Most people don't talk about it. However, it is really, really important. You're closing out a 12-year cycle, Capricorn, or you have been, okay, if you don't even realize that. But for some of you, if you're turning 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, or 84 next year, hopefully I've got some people that are 84 watching the channel, then you will be having a Jupiter return, okay? And what does that mean? It basically means that the last 12 months have all been going through a purge. You've been letting go of systems, outdated things that no longer serve you because you're not the same person that you were 12 years ago. And Capricorn, I've talked about this a lot in the Capricorn yearly video. So if you haven't seen that for this year, go back and watch it because I'm about to do the 2020 yearly videos again, which is very exciting. But basically, it's been preparing us to get to this moment. For those that watch the channel, you will know that are regular subscribers. Thank you, I love you. You will know that I'm also a Capricorn sun. I'm born on the 11th of January, a master number, and I have Jupiter return coming back for me next year. So what does that mean for you? Basically, heaps. The stuff that I've been working on in the background that I can't wait to bring for you for the channel, the content, the bits and pieces, all the extra bits that I'm working on for this business to actually thrive comes out next year. And I'm so excited to bring that to you. But let's bring the focus back to you, okay? This week, not surprisingly, we have the card in our mental state, that of the Ten of Swords, surrender. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, I can feel the weight of this card. I read all of your comments, so thank you to all of you beautiful angels that actually write below and connect with me and share your stories every week. I love the community that we have on this channel, but some of you have been through some bloody hard times, and this card is a confirmation of that, okay? The Ten of Swords in traditional tarot shows someone lying down, face down in the mud. It's a very bleak card, and he's literally got 10 swords in his back. He's been knifed so many times over. There's only other one way to go, and that is you have to surrender and be reborn, okay? It's no coincidence that this card comes out at this very pivotal time with what's going on in the skies, okay? I want you to now finally let go and surrender to whatever is going on for you this year. This is a week of letting that go, Capricorn. And you know, I know that you're holding on to some crap. I can feel it. I know myself that I need to still let go and purge some more stuff that's happened to me this year and really ask myself if it's worth actually giving any more of my time, my energy, my thought. And in reality, none of it is. So I want you to do the same, okay? It's time to release, to surrender, to let go. I've just been trying to look this up in the book for you because I want to tell you what the rest of it actually says. The card's defined as surrender in this, right? Because it says, things aren't always what they seem. A difficult situation is a blessing in disguise, right? So it's talking about misfortune, grief, ruin, whatever it is that you've been through this year. I want you to know it's all been preparing you for what's to come, okay? Yes, I know it's easy for me to say that on a camera. I don't know your personal situation, but if you truly sit down and actually review what you've gone through this year, where you are right now in this present point in time, you wouldn't be there if you hadn't gone through all of those little different bits and pieces, okay? All of those fragments of time to bring you to this exact moment watching this YouTube video about to take a turning point to begin a next 12-year cycle, okay? And the card says, the Ten of Angels points to an unexpected situation. The effort of pushing against something unwanted has left you exhausted. Give up control so that healing can begin and something new can be birthed. 10 is the number of suspension. It offers you space to clean up and heal any ideas or beliefs that knock you from your center of love. The past has outgrown its usefulness, and yet you keep implementing the same familiar ways. This has or will lead to a dramatic end. There is strength in surrender. It does not need to be so dramatic. Experience is the greatest teacher. And that's beautiful, right? So the message there is clearly surrender and just let it go. Let the past go so that you can usher in a brand new beginning, Capricorn. Now, I want to focus first of all on your spiritual messages, because the spiritual messages you've drawn, you've got two. Of course, you've got two, Capricorn, is that of context and space. I love this because it speaks about, for me, earth and, you know, ascension, right? So being very much grounded 3D kind of stuff, 5D and above kind of stuff here. I mean, you couldn't like make this up. Look at how earthy it is. Look at how very astral that is, the colors in it as well, okay? So what does it mean? Context in itself all speaks about exactly that. Having context in a situation, seeing it clearly and stepping back so that you can actually look at the whole picture rather than just a small piece of the puzzle, okay? It's really important that whatever has happened to you, whatever has caused this hurt, Capricorn, that's on them now, all right? It's your time to heal yourself, to forgive, to let go. Maybe you can't even forgive, all right? I shouldn't say that because I don't know the personal situation, but I want you to let it go. The sooner you can do that within your heart, look at all the green healing color, the heart chakra here, you'll be able to let go and release and usher in the new. And if you don't start doing it and mentally catching your thoughts and what comes up, Spirit's going to do it for you, okay? What's beautiful about the illustration of this card is that at her throat chakra, right? at your communication box, the center of all of what you feel and what you say, she's got a beautiful dragonfly, and that's a gorgeous card, a symbolic message of transformation, okay? There's no need to discriminate. There's no need to label things as good as bad. They just are. It's time to let it go and focus on the fact that we're all one spirit, we're all one life, and bring it back to love, okay? And when you do that, look at the elevation. And they come hand in hand. It's like one can't happen without the other. Do you see that? Like you can't go from this earthy position into a more leveled up, ascended being unless you're able to actually have that viewpoint. And if you can, Capricorn, my goodness, you are so powerful, right? I love the fact that you've got space here as your additional message, because it speaks about that. It speaks about time and space. It speaks about space as we know it being the greater black unknown. It also speaks about giving someone else a space to heal and think and contemplate. So whatever it is that's gone down, right? Whatever this is, that's the message now, is to surrender to what has happened, okay? You have no choice anymore. Jupiter's moving into your sign. It's time to like just let go all of the shit that you've gone through, Capricorn, okay? Whatever's lingering and left, whatever's that tiny little thing, just every time you catch yourself go, no, that no longer resonates with me, that no longer serves me, I release and let go, okay? Because you've drawn the card here of space, and it says, beautifully, by the way, across space and time, multi-dimensional worlds exist beyond human concepts of love, hate, right and wrong. Bliss, creativity and infinite peace are tucked away in the hidden dimensions of our souls, where all is possible and all are welcome. Childlike innocence, curiosity and a little dreaming are all it takes to reach these worlds. Close your eyes and be there. And what does that basically mean? It says that you're in control. You choose your destiny. Do not let others control you and try and choose it for you, okay? Let them choose theirs. All right, let me repeat that for you. You choose your destiny, let others choose theirs. All right, Capricorn. Now, that was your reading for this week, but because I love you so much and I'm a Capricorn myself, I wanted to draw an additional guidance card for you, given the fact that, that's so funny, Jupiter is moving into our sign. And, you know, we've had it a bit tough, I'm not going to lie. It's ironic that as I picked up this deck to show to you what it was, the card at the bottom of the deck is that of universal love. And the message very much here was about all being one. So I think that's quite cute. But this deck is a really beautiful Native American healing oracle card. I'm going to draw us one card for our message for this Jupiter moving into Capricorn. So let's see what the spirits have to say. Thank you, angels. Can I please have one card for the sign of Capricorn with this movement of Jupiter into Capricorn? What's the most important message that Capricorn as a sign needs to know with this movement in the skies? Please show us. Thank you so much. Eddie, can you please help me pick the right card? What is the most important message for Capricorn needing to know with the planet of good luck, Jupiter, moving into our sign? Self-mastery. Can you believe that? Number 2. Look at that beautiful card. Right. I can't believe that. Look at the colors of this, right? Oh my goodness, Capricorn, I'm so excited. Wait to hear what it says. Don't we need some good fun? We need some laughter. Oh my gosh, this year's been tough. Right, self-mastery. Are you ready? The quickening of personal growth, release and renewal. Bloody hell. That's what this whole reading's about. Self-care. Okay, let me read it to you. This healing mandala holds the 12th dimensional energies that are being collectively experienced. These energies are becoming more and more prominent as the earth aligns to higher vibrations. That's what I was talking about leveling up, right? With this card here. It's so beautiful when the shit aligns. You may have felt physical symptoms such as dizziness, ringing in the ears, headaches, anxiety, or nausea from certain foods. These are just a few of the symptoms that may appear as your old self is clearing away the debris to make way for something new, as the new you is integrating. It is suggested that you simply allow the symptoms to pass, but do take the time to offer yourself more love, nourishment, and attention. Ask yourself, how may I support myself today? Okay, just hold on, let me read it. It says this mandala was created on the 8th of the 8th, 2015 to represent the commanding energies of the Lion Stargate and signifies the great and expansive times of change we are currently in. Created mathematically as an 8, this mandala will assist you and your crystalline self as you integrate the higher photons of light that are being poured forth from the Creator at the level you are ready to receive. Right? Are you feeling this energy, Capricorn? It's pretty intense. This card indicates that you are in an accelerated period of growth. On a soul level, you have asked for this advanced stage on your journey. This mandala simply asks you to continue to flow and remain anchored within your heart space. As your soul experiences tremendous growth, be aware that this no longer needs to be tedious. It can be as gentle as you choose it to be. Yes! That's what we want to hear, right? No more bloody growth. At its foundation, this mandala speaks of self-mastery. All the different paths you have chosen thus far have led you to the same place. What was I saying before, Capricorn? My goodness, that's creepy. I was just saying that in the beginning of the reading. Let me repeat that. So you know your higher guidance, where was that? All the different paths you have chosen thus far have led you to the same place, to you, to your core, to your divine self. The journey to self-mastery is the most important journey there is. So you know your higher guidance celebrates your achievements towards embracing your soul's calling to self-mastery. Yes, it is true that self-mastery is an infinite journey and it will lead you to discover more and more of your brilliance. Right now, however, all you have to do is be. Just be that and nothing more. Your inner star is shining with an incredible luminescence. It is up to you to create new ways of being within your newly created world for all to see. Know your brilliance will spread at the speed of light. Whew, Capricorn, what an incredible reading. What an incredible message to get as an additional message for that Jupiter transit from Sagittarius into Capricorn. You are on the path to self-mastery, Capricorn. It is a beautiful path ahead. All the bad times are behind us now. You're going to move forward with the great speed of light. I wish you a fantastic week ahead, and I can't wait to read the comments and see what resonates with you. If you did like this reading and it resonated, I am available for personal readings again. You can find all the details below in my description bar. And for those that want to go a bit deeper, I am doing 2020 yearly readings again, just like I did them last year for each sign. So if you're wanting to book in for that, you can as well. I wish you a fantastic week of surrender, of release, of self-mastery, and I'll be back with you next Sunday. Take care, my dear Capricorns.